Kriint and welcome to another speed build. As the title kinda suggests and the thumbnail, I am doing a restaurant this time, and I got inspired from a real restaurant that is built inside the cave. A cave, not a cave. And I wanted to recreate something like that, so I tried to build a cave with rocks and then build around it a restaurant inside it. Yeah, inside the cave, a restaurant. It turns to be a pretty fancy restaurant, as I might say, so it looks pretty darn cool, I think. And yeah, I like it. It's more like a date restaurant, a very formal one. So what you are currently seeing, I'm trying to make the cave, but sadly it did not end up as well. I had in my mind to create something, with hanging rocks and to make it look as realistic as possible. And as you see, I use the fences so I know where the rocks must go and stuff like that. What it needs to be covered by rocks and what it needs to be, an area for people to walk. So I used normal, rocks, and I was like, this looks great, this looks awesome. And you know what? I was going somewhere. But you will see this plan will change because in this little upper balcony, the rocks that were beneath it started disappearing, and I tried to check, if this is like a common issue. I couldn't find anything like that, and I tried to change my settings. I had everything in high, so basically there shouldn't be any problems with stuff disappearing. But this is something that, as I told you, it's kinda common because you will see few pools that simmers have built and their waterfalls. And for me at least, I don't know if that is for everyone, for me at least, the rocks that are around the waterfall disappear. And I don't know why is that, but I didn't really want to risk it to, upload it in the gallery and for you when you go play to have rocks that disappear, because that wouldn't look aesthetic in the eye. That would not look good. And when I try to build something, I always go for both usability, but then again, to make everything look good in the eye too, to make it look realistic. And if stuff disappeared, that would not make sense, and I would personally be annoyed by it. So I decided to go for less rocks and more of a universal look. As you're seeing right now, I decided to, it's okay, I will use the rocks from Major Retreat, and they're not rocks, they are, I think, kinda like something like chairs and small tables or something, I'm not sure, I don't recall. So I was like, let's just use that. And it is more of a universal look, and it looks similar. It does look similar to one another, which means it is kinda like, I don't know, it looks weird, but that was the only way for me to make it work. But then again, when I tried to share it in the gallery, and not the gallery, to save it in my library, to take it into another lot, because, well, not another lot, in another save, because this is the save that I use when I build stuff. I have two saves in case that a specific lot that I want is taken. So when I do want to use a specific lot, I go into another save. But the thing is, because I want to take the screenshots and stuff, I decided to move it into the other save, and the reason why I decided to do that is you would see when we're near the end of the video, a lot of people from that I have in the game come here, and it was annoying because they were like either celebrities or people from Harry Potter. So it's like, that is crappy. So I had to move it. So long story, even longer. Basically, this is what I did. I had to put it in the library, and when I placed it back, the rocks went down, and that was so annoying. Basically, no matter what I did, when you placed it, the rocks would go back to the ground, and that was so annoying because, as I told you, I want everything to look good and be usable when you place it in your game. So that was something that did not happen. You will not see the part that I fix everything in the video because, well, you already see 2 revisions of me trying to make the rocks work, and I was like, screw that, let's not make the video any longer for me trying to make the rocks work. So yeah, if you do download it, the rocks will work, but it looks even more kinda weird, I have to say. You will see it in the screenshots, of course. I took the final screenshots. But yeah, it looks quite universal, something that would not in real life be a cave, and that made me upset. But what can I do, right? It was the best that I could do. So, the main restaurant area is in the 2nd and 3rd floor. In the 1st floor there is like the entrance, and we had to have somewhere an entrance, and I thought maybe doing an exterior staircase, but then again I didn't really want to do that. I felt like that would be kinda out of place, so I decided to make it more of a secret entrance to this area, to the restaurant. So in the bottom level we have the toilets because, well, I could not fit them above, so they had to go there basically. And like the lobby, let's call it lobby, the waiting area. Here on this area it's like the main restaurant area with the safe stations and whatnot. The lot, if you do place it in your game, will have 3 waiters, which really surprised me. I guess it depends on how many tables you have. There are plenty of tables. You will see that there are tables that look out in the sea if you do place it in this spot. I don't know. I thought about placing it on the bluffs too because, it's rocky and this whole thing, it's supposed to be hidden. Digged in the cave restaurant, but I ended up making it here. And what I was saying, yeah, there are 3 waiters because you will see many tables. I added on the upper level, on the 3rd level, there is a small balcony with I think either 3 or 4 tables and a small waiter station. That area is a bit more private. More of a date, proposal, intimate area, while this is a family gathering or celebrating with your best friend type of area, And while I was doing all of that, I thought how amazing of a restaurant/wedding venue that lot would make. Because these chairs in combination with these new tables honestly made me think of a wedding venue. To have either one floor, the wedding part, and then to go up and eat. I'm not totally sure if you can get married in a restaurant, but I will check it out. And if you can, you should probably expect a build the next week of a wedding venue, because honestly when I took the screenshots I was so mesmerized by the whole surrounding look, and to be honest I would love to get married there or to have a proposal there, because anything that has a bit of a star universe to it, well, I'm down for it, to be honest. And I was so mesmerized. I was like, this is so awesome. And the thing is, I was not planning on doing this speed build. for this Sunday, because it's an every Sunday I will post a restaurant for the next month, for the rest of the month, sorry. I had planned to do Krusty Krab from SpongeBob SquarePants, but I started it since, this is what I had in mind. The thing is, it did not go as well as I hoped. It did not look that good, so I basically deleted the whole thing and I was like, screw that. I won't do anything. It's okay. It's okay. It's just 1 week. It's not the end of the world. And then, you know how you scroll through your feed and you see posts like 10 amazing locations you need to visit before you die and stuff like that. I was scrolling and I found 10 restaurants that with amazing views, something like that. It was a similar title. And when I saw that restaurant, I was like, that is so awesome. So I got inspired by it. So that's the reason of this build. This is the reason. So yeah, I was very happy. And this restaurant during the night, oh my god, it looks amazing. I created, as I told you, 2 balconies. The one that is in the front and you can see the stars and whatnot, and the other in the back that basically looks at the rocks. And here are the screenshots. I think, honestly, during the night, it looks the best. You can see the stars, you can see everything. It bestly fits Windenburg because of the whole revamped area that they did on the sky. So yeah, if you like this build and you do want to download it, you can find the link in the description down below, and it will take you to the gallery's website, or you can search my username in gallery, which is the exact same as here, and you can find it and download it yourself. And if you do like wedding venues, well then stay tuned, because one is gonna come in your face very soon. So that is all for me. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll have an amazing day and take care. Bye!